Hello, I am Yin, and welcome to the No Existence of You and Me, which is a game about philosophy and demon girls. Let's jump right in.
そうしてくれるのはもちろん嬉しいけど、ただ今の私は本当に私なの？私にはわからない。でもこうなることを期待していたかもしれない。ただの可能性として。悪気があったわけではないの。ただ私だってこんなことは望んでいなかったの。でも私が何を言おうと、この物語を否定する選択だって、私はもちろん受け入れられるわ。わかった。じゃあ今から私の存在を消すわね。
Chapter The First Encounter. On that morning, Lilith appeared. I'm lying on the bed, lost in a blur of time. I don't know how long I've been asleep, and I can't remember the last time I ate. The only thing left for me to do is to die here, and wait for my body to decay. And then, she showed up, by the window. Who am I? I will say that there was an AI disclosure in the description of this game, but it specifically referred to music in one scene. So I hope that's all there is, but we'll see. Did I just manage to speak? Silence. Even after silence comes more silence, but silence is always destined to be broken.
ちゃんと聞こえてたわ。あなたはこのゲームの主人公よ。今は部屋の中で美少女の攻略を企んでいるところね。
Subjective. And what about you? Are you just text on a screen? Are you a figment of my imagination? Are you the beautiful maiden I have encountered? Oh, texture on the screen. Are you a figment of my imagination?
本当に知りたい？選択肢に選ばされたのではなくて？
The next moment, she vanished from your sight. Then, she emerged again, this time closer than before. You realized what she did. It meant she had just stepped closer to you. Or did you walk towards her instead? So, is this all just us, or are these supposed to actually be different voices? Because there was mirror, radio, now floor, now bedsheet. A crimson glow, her eyes. They pierce through me, unblinking. This thought lingers in your mind. It feels like it belongs to someone else. Wait, what are these chaotic noises? Are you asking us? We are the furniture in your chamber. You spent a long time talking to us, so we've become very familiar with everything about you, dear friend. In short, you can think of us as your senses, honored one. That seems interesting, but let's not be too crazy just yet. You're just objects. Do objects really deserve to be called senses? It has been a long time, Your Majesty. Huh? You remain as dignified and full of spirit as ever. That's not what I said, though. Interesting.
見つめられるとドキドキする？
Are you wearing colored contacts? Why is it that only your eyes have color?
空気が読めない人は嫌われるわよ。
So what?
目が綺麗だと褒められていると受け取ってあげるわ。
Sure. That's what you want.
じゃあ、私が本当に実在していると思う？
No. Then, do you think she really exists? Well, I'm not sure. I want to figure out the answer to that question with you. Dot 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 dot.
これは儀式でもあるの。君に私の存在を感じてもらうための儀式ね。ねえ、今の感覚を教えて。
What? This one seems more interesting. A brand new sheet of A4 paper, slicing your finger as you pull it out.
なるほど、触覚ってことね。つまり、大した刺激ではなかったってことね。
Great.
もう少し力を入れたわ。こうすると、二人の距離がもっと
I
近
did
くな
not
ったわね。
agree to this.
それで、きつーくハグされた今はどんな感覚？
A wet plastic bag dropped on a rainy day.
よかったわ
These
ね。
are odd
感覚
descriptions.
が強くなって。
Not really fitting of what I'd imagine. Though I'm also
さ
fairly
らに
literal.
力を入れたわよ。まるで合体しているみたいね。で、合体するほどハグされるのはどんな感覚なのかしら。
Nothing special. Ooh, okay. So far, I like this one. Oh, this one, these two. Okay. I've only read them, but still. And then there's this one also. Okay, are some of these from something specific? I would not say the world is my representation. And sometimes definitions of enlightenment aren't necessarily the greatest. We do not determine what exists and does not exist per se, so... And this one follows more with something that I actually believe. What exists, exists. What does not exist, does not exist. As simple as that. I'm indifferent to you at the moment.
素晴らしいわ。儀式は成功よ。感動しすぎて涙が出ちゃいそう。
Bit extreme.
とにかく私はリリスよ。よろしくね。
Interesting to meet you. Chapter 1. Sweet Cake Time. The existence of certain cakes is not known to people in a literal sense, yet their very being points to the existence of other cakes in a symbolic way. That is, the belief in the existence of ovens serves as faith or hypothesis for the existence of time machines, and an inexplicable motive at that, experienced by people. Lilith, Cake Studies, Volume 2. Interesting. So a little too much time on these chapter sequences than there should be, I think. There we go. Chair. Your Majesty, it has been a long time since... went missing. Shall we continue the search? Ooh. I assume is supposed to be Lilith. How do you even pronounce that? Is it a mute sound or just block after block after block? Oh. Oh, my dear Majesty, however you prefer. After all, this line has no voice acting. Aside from me, but I don't think I count. Who is a young girl who appears in screens, yellow notebooks, and fleeting moments of lost time. Like every Thursday afternoon, John takes a walk to the church square, because the pigeons have finally earned their diplomas. I want to know more about this girl. So, none of you know anything? My apologies, Your Majesty. I know. Go ahead. Her name is... She was once your... and she has the same as... Her traits include... And... She once... And then you chose... Which is why you now... Leading to her. In short, a girl beyond the world has disappeared. You stare back at the black notebook, and a strange sense of familiarity washes over you. It feels like sipping an aged wine. Its deep mahogany color nurtured in an oak barrel, downing it in one gulp, the burning sensation traveling from your throat to your lungs, mingling with the surrounding air. It's not fatal, just slightly melancholic. Open the notebook.
あら、何をしているのかしら。
Just looking around my own house.
大丈夫？じゃあ、この前の続きをやりましょう。
What were we doing earlier?
あら、まさか忘れたの？
I think.
あの誓いも絆も感動も覚えているのはリリスだけなの？
Bit of a third person there. Such things never existed in the first place. We're gonna be a little bit cynical with this one. Nihilistic. Just as I am.
これはビジュアルノベルなの。過去の記録を使って昔のことを振り返ることができるの。
What? Okay. Player, you're going to be away for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? Oh, and by the way, there's a girl coming to stay with us for a while. I wonder what kind of girl she'll be. I'm so excited. That is the opposite of how I am and have been, but okay. Hi, my name is Lilith. Sorry to bother you, but is this Player's house? Yes, this is the place. Looking at you, I feel I've seen you somewhere before. How long has she been tormenting us? That's right! It's time to retrieve your memories from your previous life. In your past life, when I was the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth, my power is no longer sufficient to keep the 4 Heavenly Kings sealed away. Alright then. I remember now. Our memories and bonds. I can remember everything. Nope. Lilith. Not that close to you. Let's save the world together again. That's fantastic, player. As you were. We never had such a conversation, did we? Yep.
ただの冗談よ。本当の過去の記録を返すわね。今からちゃんと使えるようになるわ。
Well, now that I know you've messed with it once, I can't trust you ever again.
必要性が出てくるのは、君が私の話をちゃんと聞いていなかったせいな気もするけど。でも、自己紹介がまだだったわね。
Her name's right there.
私はリリス。子供の頃よく一緒に遊んだじゃない？
If that's what you
覚えてくれている
want
か
to
しら？
believe. Silence.
もう忘れちゃったの？夏になると一緒にあっちこっち回ったり、木に登ったり、蝶々を追いかけたりしたでしょ？他にもゲームをしたり、一緒に宿題をしたり。
You are false. What you are describing is so generic it could apply to anyone.
この話ならどうかしら。
Got you again.
二人で山登りをしていたら、冬眠から目覚めたばかりのヒグマが現れて。
What was the season? Or something like that. It's a wonder we're still alive.
まったくもう、細かいことは気にしない。
Actually, wild animals tend to stay away from humans naturally, so if such a thing is true, you let us there on purpose. Anyways.
子供の頃の知り合いと今再会したってわけ。それでいいでしょ？
Given what's happened thus far, I highly doubt it, as the furniture was talking to me.
していなかったでしょ？一緒に何か作りましょう。じゃじゃーん！ここからはリリスのスペシャルスイートケーキタイム。つまりリリス先生の指導のもとで君に美味しいイチゴケーキを作ってもらおうってこと。
Actually, for a long time, when I was younger, I used to think I was allergic to strawberries.
ふわふわな幸せに包まれながらケーキを堪能しましょう。
I mean, I wouldn't say I hate it, but wait, why am I the one making it?
リリス先
Only
生は
one
指導
making it.
係ですもの。それにここでは自分の手で完成させる喜びを実体験してもらうことを重要視しているの。
I draw. I've
君の嬉し
experienced
い顔
that.
を見ると私までハッピーになれるしね。
Well then, I guess we're both gonna be pretty apathetic.
それじゃ
Unless
今
you're
す
a
ぐ始め
liar,
ましょう。
which I know
制
you
作
are.
手順は簡単に説明するわね。まずシフォンケーキを作ります。その後
Okay, but first tell me how to actually make the cake base.
最後にイチ ちごを
and the
添えるの。
cream.
手始めにシフォンケーキを作りましょう。
Yeah, okay.
まず棚からいちご、油、薄力粉、砂糖、卵を出して。
Most of those... Some of those should be refrigerated. Do I even have these things in my cabinet? That's the question you ask yourself. But regardless, this is worth trying. After all, there's no evidence yet that they aren't in the cabinet. Schrodinger's cake mix. Open the cabinet door.
おー、全部あるじゃない。もしかして天使のような夢の美少女が用意してくれたのかしら。
You think awfully high of yourself. Take out the stuff.
卵を卵黄と卵白に分けて。
No. What? I kinda wanna do this one, because it's very funny, but we're not gonna do the dramatic route just yet. Separate them. You look at the egg, me, in front of you, and a profound sadness floods your heart. Why? It's a kind of feeling one might call fate. When is an egg's destiny truly decided? It's not a living creature, unless... the ones in your fridge are not living creatures, I hope. Or will be. Is it the moment it comes into existence? The moment it's noticed by the girl in front of her? Or the moment its fragile shell is shattered by an external force? How can you ever be certain that the things you once experienced are real, until you go back to such locations? But even then, how can you ever know? Or perhaps in this modern age, where hedonism erodes grand ideals, the concept of fate has long since dissolved. Sadly, hedonism is the grand ideal
そした
sometimes.
ら牛乳、砂糖、コーン油を入れて混ぜる。
Corn oil. Add them and mix.
さらに薄力粉も入れて混ぜる。
Corn counts as a fruit.
次は卵黄を入れてもっと混ぜる。新しいボウルに卵白を入れて混ぜて。それができたら混ぜた卵白をさっきのボウルに加えて混ぜ続けて。
Okay, like why the sorrow? Just add them and mix normally. Stir in circles, then another circle, and another. Perhaps the entire world is nothing more than a meaningless machine, endlessly crying the droning hum of repetition. Sure thing, bud.
これでよし。生地の準備ができたわ。次はオーブンに入れるだけ。
Well, first you need a tin to put the cake mix into. Actually, you need two if you're making a cake, at least. That way you can put frosting in the middle. Or just, sure. Let's just pour the batter into the oven. And, yep. The oven begins its work, just like any normal oven in the world. This marks your release from the tedious labor of machinery, granting you a fleeting moment of freedom. Sure.
どうかした？
Your presence does not make any sense.
うんうん、そうなの。見知らぬ少女が突然家に現れて。
Sounds like home invasion.
こんな設定、今年の純愛物語神ゲー最有力候補か。ありふれたホラー映画のストーリーくらいよね。
My answer is my guess is neither.
君は私を誰だと思う？
I don't know if I entirely believe this. She could have killed us while we were sleeping. You were just a game character.
もちろん。確かにそうかもしれないけど、
Uh-huh.
私を作られたキャラだと意識してしまったらノベルゲームを楽しめないわよ。ゲームに没入してこそ深く感情移入ができて、 この出会いから大切なものが得られるの。
Well, then you certainly came to the wrong person if you want an emotionally fulfilled experience in a video game.
小説でも演劇でも全部同じよ。作られたキャラだと意識してしまったら本当の楽しさを見失ってしまうじゃない。
Not necessarily. Creation can be quite varied. Okay, some of these are the same. I would not call her a mother, no, never. Though she is called Lilith. Let's stay on track. But you really are just a game character.
それは否定しないわ。
About time.
でもそれだけじゃない。
What if I just answer the same thing again?
それは否定しないわ。でもそれだけじゃない。
I'm gonna keep trying
そ
this.
れは否定しでもそれだけじゃない。それは否定しでもそれだけじゃない。それは否定しでもそれだけじゃない。
One more time.
それは否定しないわ。でもそれだけじゃ
One
な
more
い。
time.
それは否定しない。でもそれだけじゃない。
Nope, alright. My next guess would be this one. You are a murderer, hiding behind your cute appearance to strike when the time is right.
どうしてわかるの？
Is that accusatory, or...
なんで？どうしてわかったの？
How many times do you think I've seen you? Oh, huh? You want me to fall to my death? I'm leaving and you can't stop me.
やっと
But
気
you
づい
can.
た？でももう手遅れよ。
What?
君はすでに大量の毒を吸い込んでしまった。じきにその体は麻痺し始める。
Inhaled? Ruh-roh.
次に目が覚めた時、縛られたまま己の体が少しずつ切断される様子を見せてあげる。
Sounds fun.
どうしてこうなってしまったの？一体どこで間違えてしまったの？
Reverse anxiousness? End to true end. Wait, what? True end? What's that mean? In this context?
ただの冗談よ。
Yep, okay. Didn't think so. Silence.
面白くなかったかしら。
No, not really.
とにかく君が私のことを殺人鬼だと思ったのは
It's a possibility.
私のことをそう判断する視点を持っていたからでしょ？
My own perspective changes things, is that what you're saying?
相手のことを理解しようとするとき、頭の中に一番よく現れる概念はその相手が赤血球や白血球、好酸球などからできているという考え方より、
It's
やっ
the
ぱり
mind.
友達だとか家族だとか嫌いな人だとか絶対に近づきたくない人だとかでしょ？
Simpler,
君が私のことを何者と感じ
less
たかは
objectifying.
全てが属性や印象の概念の延長線上にあるの。これらの概念が成立するためには一つの前提が必要なの。わかる？
The premise is the self as the perspective.
その通り。これらの概念を成立させるのは観察者の立場にいる自分なの。
I wonder what the other two are supposed to be.
友達は誰の友達？嫌っている人は誰が嫌っているの？好きな人は誰が好きな人？殺人鬼も幽霊も 母親もゲームキャラもどうやって私と付き合っているの？リリスは何者なのか、私たちはどんな関係で2人の間でどんな物語が綴られるのか。これらのことは自我があるから気になってしまうわけね。
All things are in relation to one another, thus nothing is truly
どの概念も
meaningless.
自我が作り出したものなの。
Not
だか
really.
ら自我は絶対的な地位にあるのよ。当たり前のことに聞こえるかもしれないけど、実は自我というのはね、現代の発明なの。
I suppose.
大昔の世界は万物が分け隔てなく平和に共存し、全てが一体だった。
In a way.
たまに自我という視点に気づく人もいたけど、ほとんどの人は理念の研究に勢力をつぎ込んでいたの。それは雄大かつ完璧な万物を受け入れられる理念。時には物質として現れ、時に神のように霊体として現れ、また時にロゴスとして現れた。どの形であれ、それが存在することを思えば人々は安心感が得られたの。
I think therefore I am.
そして現代になって自我が発見されたわ。そして自身が観察の対象となった途端、世界は主観と客観に分裂したの。それに従って世界がさらに広がった。今度は亀裂が入った鏡のように、無数のかけらがそれぞれの世界を映し出すようになった。
Humans stepped too far, and no longer did things just be. More complexity was added to some of it.
これは視点としての自我と関わっているの。これが全ての議論の始まりなのよ。
People do often talk about their daily activities, even though I find it kind of boring. I wouldn't call it sad. We don't need gods. I didn't really think much of it, but it is interesting why you suddenly started this. Wait, why are you suddenly telling me this?
私は本当に存在しているのか。以前その答えを一緒に探したいとあなたが言ったわ。だから
Indeed.
これからは一緒にいろんなことをして、いろんなことについて考えましょう。
Sounds like
そして
fun.
物語の最後にあなたは自信を持って自分の選択ができるようになる。視点ってそんなに重要？そう疑問に思うかもしれないわね。
You may not technically be real, but in a way you do still exist, despite being just a game.
普通の人はこの世界が正常に回っているのが常識だと思っている。このゲームが正常に起動しているようにね。
Common sense isn't always objective fact, though.
そう、ここが重要なポイントなの。常識という存在。常識というのは視点としての自我が世界を認識する重要なツールなの。
Common sense varies from person to person, too.
常識の力を借りて必要な情報だけを選んで収集すれば、世界は理解できる形で目の前に現れる。常識は非常に頼りになるから、時に人は自我という視点まで忘れてしまうの。
I would not always call it reliable.
このゲームで必要な常識、それはこれはノベルゲームということよ。ノベルゲームはイラストや背景が違うだけで大体同じ。本質はあまり変わらないからとてもわかりやすいわね。
Just like a graphic novel, or manga.
例えばリリスの立ち絵が表示されていて、テキストボックスにリリスの名前が書かれていれば、自然にリリスと話していると思うでしょ。
I'm always on guard, but yeah.
でもその常識は本当に信じていいの？
Not in the slightest.
それが事実じゃない可能性だってあるわ。喋っているのはリリスじゃなくてリリスのリボンかもしれない。あるいはリリスという3つの文字に何の意味もないかもしれない。別の例を挙げるなら、この背景を見たら今は部屋の中にいるのだと認識するでしょ。
Could just be a cutout.
でももし視野をもっと広げてみたらどうなる？これは芝居の一部で大勢の観客が私たちを見ているのかもしれない。
The world can be whatever you want it to be.
映画のロケの可能性だってあるわ。カメラを向けられて俳優のあなたがセリフを忘れて、外の世界が地震の後の廃墟だったり、ここが人類文明の最後の砦だったり、他の惑星にいる物語の可能性だって考えられるわ。常識が揺らげば世界の様子がガラリと変わってしまう。この世界は完璧ではなくなり、解釈が必要になってくる。
Perhaps that's why people have such a difficult time just being wrong and moving on.
そこで自我の探求が始まるってわけ。自我の体験によって世界が様々な形に変化するの。
I made a video previously called What is You? But my thoughts are a bit different. Partially because of this game, but also some stuff prior. The self influences the world? To some degree, I suppose it could. Have you given an answer? Are you keeping silent? Or are you engaging in some sort of experimental performance art? Perhaps the answer doesn't matter as much. Perhaps you simply need an outlet for your emotions. Or perhaps you just need a confirmation of your own existence. But no matter what, these words have affected you in some way. And then your gaze fixes on the running oven, a fateful glance. Damn it, stop thinking like that. Even if you tell yourself not to think, it's futile. Like being told not to think of an elephant, yet thinking of one anyway. Telling yourself not to think is in itself a thought. Your worst fears come true, and the next second, the oven makes a sound. I'm wondering, is it possible I might actually be a time machine?
ちょっとその考えを今すぐやめて。まだ焼いている途中なの。
Yeah, maybe the oven shouldn't become a time machine. You can hear it talking? A time machine's workflow is simple. Put something inside, close the door, and then open the door and take it out. Moreover, the state of the item is different when it comes out than when it went in. Not the type of time machine we're used to thinking about, but sure. Yes, that is exactly my workflow.
ダメ、これ以上考えないで。
As long as the cake still gets
オ
baked,
ー
who
ブンがも
cares?
しタイムマシンになったら恐ろしいことが起きるの。
Yeah, well. Terrible things?
ええ、そうよ。オーブンがタイムマシンになってしまうと時空が歪んでしまうの。今の生活は崩壊して新しいものに組み替えられてしまう。
From understanding what self means to worrying about an
この
oven.
有名な理論は知ってる？蝶の羽ばたきから生まれた小さな風が遠いところでハリケーンを起こすって理論よ。
Yes.
つまりオーブンがタイムマシンになることが現実世界にどれほどの影響を与えるかは私たちには予測もできないのよ。
Fair enough.
例えば全ての人が毎日25時間のベルゲームをプレイしなければならない世界になるとか、誰かがルールを破れば元の世界に戻されてしまうとか。
There aren't 25 hours in a day, but if that does happen, then yeah, that's bad. That doesn't sound too bad.
確かにそうね。
Could be worse.
とにかくオーブンを説得する最重要任務は任せたわ。 必ずオーブンがオーブンであることを認めさせるの。別の言い方をするなら、視点としてのあなたが必ずそれをオーブンだと認識しなければならないの。
Alright, leave it to me. Make the oven believe it's not a time machine, but just an oven. I need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. I'm ready. Minigame? You... Alright, oh. You are not an oven. I hope I got enough. It's over. The oven time machine made a crisp sound, its signal that the process was complete. Open the oven. Open the note. I hope I have finally managed to contact you this time. Please remember that what I'm about to say, it's critical yep, cannot be trusted. Whatever you do, do not let them take the time oven. They claim to be an organization protecting peace, but in reality, they are the architects of all suffering. They only want to use the power of the time machine to reshape the world into a dystopia where everyone is forced to play for the last 25 hours a day. In 5 minutes, they'll be coming for you. Leave this place immediately and finish what I couldn't. The me from 10 years ago. This is... Years later, some day, some month. In front of me, a girl in a white lab coat smiled at me amidst the ruins of a desolate world. I don't see a lab coat.
次の世界のリリスも必ず私と同じようにあなたを守ってくれるでしょう。
We'll see. Alright, leave it to me. Through the chaos of flying debris and roaring flames, I dashed toward the building ahead. Fontaine Blue Oven. Is that actually an ending, or is there still more to this route? Find the time oven. Write the email. Press the send button.
とにかくオーブンを説得する最重要任務は任せたわ。必ずオーブンがオーブンであることを認めさせるの。別の言い方をするなら、視点としてのあなたが必ずそれをオーブンだと認識しなければならない。できるわ。これはあなたにしかできないことなの。
Alright, I understand. We're doing this again? Oh, did I not get it? Okay. Oh, the spinning making me feel weird. Did I get enough? Oh, there we go. Do you smell something burnt? Take out the baking tray. Well, you're not supposed to make the cake and then put it in the oven. That doesn't really make sense. Well, I just went through an intense psychological battle. The stress was too much for me to handle. When the pressure builds, the boiling point of water rises, so the food ends up at a higher temperature. So you're saying we could have cooked the cake through psychological manipulation alone? It's okay. Let's keep working on the cake and finish it. You take the cake out of the mold, the burnt smell invading the room in an almost aggressive way. But you steady your mind and push through. Under Lilith's guidance, you slice the strawberries, whip the cream, and combine it all with the cake layers. Now it looks like a proper cake. No, an enticing one. The unevenly spread cream even gives it a charm that sets it apart from mass-produced factory goods. Isn't that moving?
今この瞬間、一つのタスクが完了したわ。食べられないけど、ケーキを切り分ける儀式はちゃんとできる。これが私たちの行動で世界が変わったという証拠なのよ。
I mean, we can still see if it's edible, though it is sentient. Oh well. And the first slice to Lilith. Oh, oh.
ケーキが落ちた。どうしよう。
Make another one.
せっかく君が愛情を込めて渡してくれたケーキなのに落としちゃった。
What, did I just lob it at you?
なんでこうなるの？ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。
Right, because it's your fault. It's okay. I'll clean it up.
ありがとう。でもやっぱりごめん。片付けまでさせちゃって。
For the sake of viewership, I will do the romance route later. Besides, cleaning this up isn't much trouble. Does nothing. Silently begin cleaning the mess.
ありがとう。
Sure. It's fine. The next moment, you feel a faint pressure on your shoulders and back, the scent of her hair and the softness of her skin. As the brief moment ends, Lilith gazes at you warmly, though there is a hint of mischief in her eyes.
事件現場も綺麗になったし、それじゃリリスが恩返しする番ね。
What for?
目を閉じて。
No. Close eyes indifferently.
もう開けてもいいわよ。
Another cake? Nope.
どう？ここ、とても素敵でしょ？
Same place but without the color. I've been meaning to ask, where is this place?
ここはリリスの秘密の部屋よ。ここに入っていいのは
Oh,
あな
there's
た
the
だ
color.
け。
There's no lights or windows, yet it's bright.
いけない子ね。人の部屋のことチロチロ見ないの。
Just saying.
ああ、大事なことを忘れるところだった。今の見た？指を鳴らすだけで美味しいケーキが出現したの。
Maybe this is a sign I should finally play Portal.
これがリリスの恩返しのリリススペシャルいちごケーキよ。
I mean, we've already established that perception shapes reality. What's with the sparkling effect around the cake?
これがあるとケーキがもっと豪華に見えるでしょ。でも厳密に言えばこの光は全然キラキラしていないわね。
But you don't need to overdo it.
さあ、一口食べて。
Thanks, I'll dig in. It doesn't seem to have any flavor. Oh, it is a drawing.
味の描写はまだしていないもの。
And that too.
私ならケーキの味よりケーキに使われているクリームの質感やいちごの色合いの方が気になるわね。
Fair enough.
味の描写は君に任せるわ。とっても簡単だから試してみて。もちろん君が望むなら他の味にしてもいいのよ。
Concentrate on strawberry cake. What kind of monster would make a cake taste like fried chicken? It tastes like strawberry cake.
いちごケーキの香りがしてきたわね。さあ、早速食べましょう。
Menu screen. And so, you and Lilith shared a strawberry cake and spent a joyful moment together. Oh. The menu screen. Well, I think I'll leave it at that for now, but I do plan on revisiting this game and looking at different endings in the future. But I think that's a good place to stop for a part 1, as I've been going for almost an hour. Thank you for watching, if you've made it this far, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, for now.